I can see a few here already. Wiping my camera. I should do that before I start every time. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'll fix this light here so it's not bothering us. Hey Lucy, how are you? That will stop in a minute. Hi Leslie, how are you? Hi TNT, hi Julia. Just want to give a little shout out to Lucy and Julia and Amy. I think that's all that I saw. You have been waiting. I went on to this chat before and I could see a few of you there talking, and just a bit of a shout out to you. Thank you for waiting so patiently for me. I really appreciate it. Hi Haley and G and Heather and Puppy. How are you all going? I do notice these things, Lucy. The small things that count. Hi, Valerie. Not a long time, no talk. No worries, Julia. Amy, I know. You just came to say hi. I saw you were there and it's midnight and you have school. I know. I appreciate that you being there anyway, so thank you so much. I know you can't join them all, but that's okay. Good morning, Glamour. How are you? Sunny Hill says, hello. I love your work and videos. It helped me so much. Are you the Sunny Hill from Australia? Naish, hello, I'm doing good. Marie, hi. Ashley, hello. Fix this camera thing. Haley, I'm watch all your live streams and videos. Oh, thanks, Haley. I appreciate that company. Sonia says, hi, Annette. How are you going? Sonia, you were there waiting too. I know you were there. Julia said, so excited for Skype tomorrow. I know. I've got my first Skype session with Julia. We're going to get together and talk about everything we want to. Marie is good. I'm glad to hear that. Deborah, I'm doing fine. How are you? Hi, Kathy. Amy said, I had to write a full essay, 1 page, a massive book. Oh, no. I'm hoping that that's over for you. Hi, Ashley. Sunny Hill. Yes, I know you. Your name comes up all the time, like, and because it's something different, like not someone's actual name, it sticks in my head. So how are you going? Didn't I deal with you in the last couple of days and you buy something? I'm not sure. G is good. That's good. Bye, Amy Lou. Thank you again for always joining us. I know that even though you can't always make it for the whole time, that you watch after. And there's Donna. There's Matilda's mummy. I don't know if you saw this morning, Donna, that I went onto the tracking for Matilda and I saw that she is on her way. So I don't know if that means she's on the plane yet, but at least she has been processed through the facility and will be sort of like waiting in line to get on the plane, or on the plane. Cross fingers, everything goes absolutely smoothly and that she'll be there by Friday. That would be the ultimate. So I'll keep in touch with that. 10 Tiny Toes, hello Ashley. Thank you. I'm just, it's my throw together Tuesday. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing. Doesn't matter if I've got my makeup on. You take me as I am because I'm reborning. Hi Patricia. Hi. Mwah. Or should I go mwah, mwah. Precious Blessings says, hi G Tiny Toes. Happy Road, hello. And Aussie, hi. Haley, you really want a custom? I think a lot of people really want a custom. Keisha, hi. Yes, Marie, she is on her way to Japan. So we're really excited, and Donna is the first foster mum to receive her. Well, Raven was the first, but it's weird. It's almost like Donna is still the first, because when she was with Raven, at least she was always with someone, like a responsible adult. But now she's on her own, off to the world. She's in a box, but she's writing in her diary as she's in that little box, so everyone will see. I know, it's so exciting, isn't it, Valerie? Lucy T said, I wish I lived in Australia. My dad used to live there when he was little. Oh, it's pretty awesome. And Leslie said hi to Donna. G said, I can't stay long. It's crunch time for me to get this giveaway baby done on my channel. Oh, that sounds really exciting. If you need to give a shout out to anyone that needs to go and do something or follow you, feel free to blurt out whatever you need to do. It's welcome on my page anytime or my channel. Donna says hello to Leslie. Leslie is one of the mums if you didn't know already, Donna. Haley said it's Monday where I live. Wow, it's Tuesday here. And G says hi to Little Blessings, and Precious Blessing says, I understand, G. Happy Reborn. Okay, well, let's get started. I can't talk all day. So as you know, I don't answer all the messages on my Tuesday stream because in between doing reborning and that, I just try to answer as many as I can and, you know, talk between each other. But if you have anything massive you really need to ask me, by all means, ask. I'll try to just keep re-asking. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show, Annie isn't here yet. What is she doing? Anyway, I'm working on Annie's fairy today, and I'm going to work on a Saskia. So with Annie's fairy, I just changed the eyes over this morning. She originally had just the brown eyes in, brown glass eyes, but she sent these. They're like cat's eyes, but as you can see, they've got like a magical different colors in there. So she sent that with her fairy, and I have just showed her, and she said that she's really happy with them. So there we go. That is what they look like, and I was surprised that they actually fit in so well. I'm going to take them out at the moment. Patricia said, very good. You're a great student. Can't wait to see you. Since you have learnt the Italian way, you are now an official Italian. Woo! Great. I want some spaghetti for dinner. Okay. Haley, hi. I have to go and eat. Oh, you'll be back? Okay. And Lucy said so cute. So I'm going to get these eyes out because the back of these eyes are like a paper. And I didn't bring any of my tools to get them out. And because they are paper, I'm just about to wash the kit. Now, why didn't I bring that tool with me, guys? Let me see if I can do this without my tool. I normally can, but it's different shaped. I might have to even reheat it. Oh, no, I got it. Okay, I just got my nail, actually put my nail in there under the eye and pushed it out. So that was good, but this one might be a bit more difficult because it's got a bit of a step in there. Good to have long nails in this instance, obviously. Yes, got them both out. So as you can see, they're unusual as in they're completely flat. They look like stick-ons. Sorry that it's not really focusing in well this morning, the little piece of, you know what, I'll wipe it again. Sometimes that sort of makes it refocus. That's a bit better. So you can see the eyes. They're interesting, aren't they? But yeah, I didn't think that they would fit in very well being that they're just so flat. But they pushed in really nice and they sat in really nice. So I have to put them in their little plastic bag for now because they can't go back in yet. Annie's here. Oh, it says mouse for president. That would be a very interesting. So I've got the eyes back out. So we're going to go do some washing right now. Before I do, I'm going to put some hand sanitizer on. Now, you can do anything you really want. I'm using hand sanitizer just to get any oils off my hands or whatever. You can use your white gloves. Now, as most of you know, I sell these on Aussie Reborn Supplies. They're really great, I have to say. I'll put one on because, you know, everyone wants to see me with a white glove on. I really know that. But they're really great, especially if you're working on heat set paints, to get the baby out of the oven and not be burning your hand, and also protecting the paint from the oils our body release. So anyway, I'm just going to use the hand sanitizer. I normally like working with my naked hands. It's a bit easier than working with gloves, but those gloves are really fine. the best type of gloves because they're so fine and don't get in your way too much. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, you can also just wash your hands in the water that we're about to put in the sink. That works too. So sorry if I'm missing any great messages there. I'll try to see them as I go. But we're going to go over to the sink now, guys. We're going to have a little wander down yonder. I've got this sort of prepared here. Mind my mess in the background. So, and mind my dirty fish tanks. I'm out of the fish tank cleaner. So, I've just got a sink here. Now make sure if you are cleaning your kit that your sink is clean. Like we had a roast chicken last night for dinner. And because of that, you know, there could have been chicken, you know, oil or chicken fat on the sink after all the plates and that went in. So thanks Annie, I really appreciate it. So what I did this morning after we did the washing up and everything, I washed over the whole sink with the fresh dishwashing liquid. You know, so anyway, I'm going to just put my plug in and I'm going to put the hot water on, and I've just got some just general, you know, dishwashing detergent. Now did I not bring those things over here? That would be right. I'm just going to go with my washers. Not get out. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them. So anyway, it's nice and hot. If you can handle hot water, that's really, really great. I've also got a cloth nappy on the table here. You could use a towel or anything like that. I have got so many cloth nappies here. I'm actually going to start selling my cloth nappies because I've got so many. So if anyone's after cloth nappies, I'll be selling them singly on Aussie Reborn supplies really, really soon. With your vintage baby clips, baby pins. That's okay, Janae. You got a new dishwasher today. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I've just got my baby toothbrush. Really important to have a baby toothbrush. They work for so many things. They're best for hair, but they're also great for cleaning. So, and then I've got just a little cloth here. So first, we've got a belly plate here, so I just wipe over the belly plate with the cloth, getting any oil residue off. And in any crevices or creases, I get my toothbrush and just give it a quick squidge scrub over. Make sure you get in the, if any deep creases, make sure you get in that. And then just go over the whole kit just to double reinforce the cleaning. Okay, and then that's that. So I'll do the arm. Now I try not to get anything in the actual holes. It's not the end of the world if you do. You can sort of get a hairdryer in them or something to dry it out, or you can just leave it. But best not to. And then just go over it with the toothbrush. Actually, I'm going to start at the hands there. Get in between those fingers. And one thing you have to make sure after you have cleaned it all is not to put it back in your general plastic bag that you get when you get your kit. You know, throw that away. That can have oils and that in it. You're best to then wrap it up in your towel or put it on your workbench or something like that. Even a great idea is to get those plastic storage containers and have like a little towel in the bottom of the storage container. Put your whole kit laying down in there, and that protects it from your dust and everything. So that's the best way to do it. Unless you're like me and you've got too many kits on the go and there's not enough room for it. So sorry if anything particular is going on there. You're learning, Annie, you know about this. Okay. The legs. Pop it in there. It's like dipping your feet in the pool or something. It's really cute. These legs are so cute. Hallie, is it Hallie? Can't wait to see this little one finished. Your work is always beautiful. Thanks so much for that. I normally don't delve into the fantasy reborns too much. I like to leave that for other friends. I've got, as you know, my friend Raven from Wicked Little Reborns. That's sort of her forte, and I like to leave it to her to do. But Annie's asked me to do this, and so yeah, I'm doing it for Annie. But it will look really cute. I've got a lot of ideas. Annie's just asked me to sort of go for it, literally do what I want. So that makes it really, really exciting, and I have a lot of ideas. So you will all see this come together. I've been a bit slack with my reborning in the last month because, as you know the baby I was painting the hair on, I've been working on her a lot, and the customer, love her socks, kept asking me to make it darker. Darker, bit darker, bit darker. So I kept making it darker and making it darker and making it darker. And then she said, oh, it's too dark. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So anyway, now I'm going lighter. So it's been a little, I've been held up on that because I didn't think it would take me too long. Make sure you get in the teeth there, in the little mouth, and in around the nostrils and the eye sockets. Make sure you get inside the ears too, and behind the ears really well. Okay, so that's all of that done. Now I'm just going to rinse them all off. Still not trying to get any water inside if I can help it. That will obviously get a little bit of water in because of the eye socket. And with this little cloth here, it's like a little microfiber cloth. I was given it from a lady named Tony. I only use it for cleaning kits, only ever. So after this, I leave it to dry, and then it goes back in my reborning toolbox for the next baby that I need to clean. So that's it for Annie's baby for a little bit because it has to dry. So I'll leave it there to dry, and you can turn it over after a little while, just to get those water drops off. How are we going? Annie said it's a beautiful cloth. Okay. I'm getting sneezy now, so that's how I'm going. Precious Blessing said, so funny. Annie. So anyway, I'm going to keep talking to you, but I'm going to work on Saskia now. So this is how my Saskia is looking. The customer, I know, I sort of held off the sneeze anyway. The customer who is getting this baby, Saskia, she's really happy with it at this stage. She really loves it. But, like, I'm thinking it's a little... Hang on, sorry if that's going to... I just got rid of them. Oh. Anyway, so I'm thinking, as I always say 1,000 times, it's really hard to see through video or photograph what this actually looks like. And especially now since there's a bit of blurriness there. But I feel it's a teeny bit red and a teeny bit yellow. So I'm just going to sort of counteract that a little bit before I continue with too much more detailing. So I'm going to whack some green on it because I know how much you all like green. And, green is fun. So what else have I missed there? I'm going to pull this down here so you guys can see a little bit. Now I'm going to whack some green. Yeah, I'm going to whack some linseed oil in here. I told you about this a few months ago. It's no secret. A lot of people are actually doing it these days. Just putting a few drops in the bottom of the bowl there. and that actually helps the paint to stick. So I need my blue paintbrush. Everyone knows I don't really clean my brushes because I don't need to. I'm using it for the same color. Valerie said, Unicorn wanted me to let you guys know she is just leaving doctors. She has the flu and on her way to get medicine. That is why she... Oh, I feel sorry for her. It's horrible having the flu. Okay, so I'm going to get some blue here. I think this is the Phthalo Blue 02, I think, from memory. I'm just going to get a little bit because blue is crazy. Like, it's crazy. You really don't need much. Start with a little and then add it as you need it. So hardly any there. And I'm going to get some yellow. Where's my yellow brush? This one, I think it is. The flu for her birthday, that is a real bummer. So a bit more yellow, but as you know, I can add to it. It is very awful. You know what's horrible is when you get the flu and it's really, really hot weather. That's horrible. Okay, so where is my, here it is over here. Just got my odorless solvent here, so I'm just going to put, I'll mix those two colours actually first. Do I have a green kind of brush? Let me see what I've got. I don't, but I could use this one. Her 14th birthday had the flu. Yeah, that's no good at all. I'm just going to get this brush out and I'm going to mix the blue and the green, sorry, the yellow to make green. Hi, Paula. And Jamie said, hope she feels better soon. Okay, so you can see the green I'm making. I actually want it to be a little bit more limey. So I'm going to keep adding my yellow. One thing I have to make sure of is that I've got enough colour because I've got to paint the whole kit. So I think I'm going to add to it. Hi, Terry. Terry, I wanted to say welcome to Patreon. Terry has joined in our Patreon crew. So I'll put this up for a minute so I can talk to you. So yeah, welcome to Patreon. I hope you enjoy being there. Your favourite colour is lime green? I love using it on Reborns. So I'm just going to put that down a little bit more. Add some more yellow because I want it limey. So I'm just mixing in the yellow a bit more. Of course, I don't want it to be too yellow because then we'll be counteracting it. Hi, Tiny Unicorn. You're so excited, Terry. That is so cool. I'm so happy with that. And Nicole, your name is Annie. Okay. So I'm just going to add now some odorless solvent to make this, you know, painting. I don't know. And just mixing it. I might have to show you it after it's all mixed. Because otherwise I'll spill it on the table. Now obviously this has got to be a translucent colour green. If it was too thick, it would look like the Hulk. And we don't want that. Oh, there, it's got a sail. Pink, purple and white. I love pink too, and I love like a mint green colour. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, I think. So I'll just show you. There we go. It looks like Kermit the Frog actually in that picture, but it's a little bit duller. Hi, Anne. How are you? And Annie, your favourite colour is blue. That's cool. Okay. Oh, that's good, Annie. I'm glad to hear. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid back on this paint and we're going to greenify this baby. Okay, so I've just got your usual cosmetic wedge here. I liked, as some of you may know, I like to give the each colour that I put on, I like to give it a little bit of texture, so I always rip off the end of my cosmetic wedge. To Annie's, if it's easier, Mouse, you can call me Squirt. I'll make sure I know that it's you, Annie's little Squirt. Valerie said, oh, Annette, are you getting one of Raven's avatar babies? I don't know as yet. I'd really like to. I really love her avatar baby. It's so beautiful, but I think she might be inundated with orders and I don't want to be another one that's going to take over that. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd really like a different kind of avatar, like not, so I'd like something that was like green and pink, that kind of colours. As you know, I like those colours. So anyway, I'm just going to get the green and literally just paint it onto my sponge. And then we're just going to go crazy and just pounce it all over the kit. So that's what I'm going to do over the whole kit. Annie's little squirts said, I'm so excited to see my baby girl come to life. She'll be beautiful as her artist. Thank you. And Precious said, does Raven have a YouTube channel? She does have a YouTube channel, but she doesn't get to use it too much, unfortunately. And that's because she has a lot of trouble uploading. It takes her a long time. So she doesn't do it as much as she would like. I know that. But she is on Facebook and she is on Instagram. Yes, it's Wicked Little Reborns. Keep buffering. I hate when that happens. How's it going for everyone else? Refresh your page, Annie says. So one thing about reborning, a lot of people tend to get scared about is if they make a mistake. Like let's say I get to the end of this and the green hasn't helped and it just, maybe it looks green. Maybe it's taken on a sickly look. You know, a lot of people get scared and they think, oh, you know, I've ruined it. Never think that. You can always counteract it, you know, by adding another color on top or, well, of course, you'll be adding a color on top to bring it down. So never think you've ruined it. You can always fix things. Well, that's what I've found anyway. Happy Road said, going good here, just crocheting while watching. Oh, cool. That's good. So I'll get in around these red parts around it's just around the neck and the bottom of the cheeks. I mean, you want a bit of red around the cheeks and that, but not, it has to be a natural red, as you guys know. And as you can see, I'm making a little bit go fast, so you can literally just keep pouncing it out. Thanks, Patricia. Why green? Because I found it was a little bit red, a bit unnaturally red. I mean, babies have, like, obviously their skin is pinker than ours. Well, some are. Depends on the occasion, I guess. But I found it to be a little bit unnatural. I didn't like it as much as I would normally. So the green counteracts the red. It just tones it down. So as you can see, well, you can see compared to me, I look a lot more yellow. I don't want to bring the baby to my color because I'm old. I want it to still have a nice pinky hue to it, but not unnaturally, if you know what I mean. So just a little bit of a light dusting of the green will bring it down a bit. I mean, you can see it's a bit closer to my face. I don't want it to be my color exactly because, like I said, I'm older. I don't have that fresh, beautiful baby skin. So I wish I did. So that's why I'm just giving it that tone. Now, Blessings is there. Hi, Blessings. Oh my God, I'm so late. I've been shopping for babies. Hi, Annette. I really wanted to watch this live. Oh, cool. Did you get your Instagram shirt is the question. And Edie said, hi, girlfriend. Didn't think you were on, but it's my phone that's not working. Oh, okay, cool. That's okay then. Yep, I'm here. Try to always make it for my Tuesday playing with reborn babies now. So that's okay. So I'm just putting like a green, translucent green layer on my sash gear. Blessing said, yes, LOL, I got 3 of the shirts and bottoms. That is so good. I'm so glad. And he said, no challenge, but get Mousy to 50 likes. Thank you. So like I said, this is just a light toning. The customer was actually happy with the color, but the customer, it's not about them. No, I'm only joking. Obviously, we want the customer to be, you know, really happy with what they've got and not have any questions as such. If you're getting to the hands and you want to get in between those deep crevices and everything, just swipe your brush on the cosmetic wedge to get any excess paint out, and then you can just pounce in those little creases and it won't pool up. It's good. And then do an extra pounce over it just in case. So this was going good. Jamie said, do you ever make vampire babies? I have made one. But like I said, it's not really my forte to make fantasy babies. It's more Wicked Little Reborns. And she makes beautiful vampire babies. So yeah, not my thing. I do it if I'm asked, but I would always sort of suggest to someone to go to someone who's more into the fantasy babies, you know. I think that's best. Okay, so that's all right. So I'm just going to put this, I've just got like a little stand here. Now, what fell down on the ground there? I do not know, but that's all right. Just put it on the stand. Valerie said, what you making happy? Am I making happy? I don't know. I've that one went over my head. Precious said, oh, I want to hear chicken. I'm not singing Chicken Nugget song at the moment. It's not Chicken Nugget Day. Kathy said, I'm so happy to hear that the mistakes can be fixed because my baby looks like she was playing in the mud hole. She's really dark. Okay. It can be brought down. It definitely can. It just, sometimes it's a little bit harder. You know, it just takes more layers to get it down, but you can bring it down. Blessing said, how long have you been on for? How much have I missed? You're very talented in it, being able to work and read messages and reply all at the same time. Well, I don't read everyone's messages. I've been on for 35 minutes. Hey, pretty girl. Annie said, put a love in the chat if you think Mousy looks a little, oh God, no. Jamie said, what about babies that look like mother and father? So what do you mean, like a replica baby? Yep, Precious there, got 25 minutes. Well, I've changed now, I've been on for longer. Kathy said she's my first baby that I'm doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can fix it. Thanks, Terry, for the love. Yeah, so I do replica babies all the time. So, but I've only really ever done one replica of the mother and father. It's a little bit harder. So you have to try to merge some of the features. I normally do my replicas from a baby picture, but yeah, if you're doing it from a mother and father, you would just try to get a baby picture of the mother and a baby picture of the father, and see which features are similar, and obviously you would go for that, and then work around the other features of whatever you can find a kit to match those other features. Thanks for all the love, guys. Hi, Judith. Pretty Girl said, can you change Reborn hair? Yes, you can. Just needs to be sort of pulled out and then rerouted. Thanks for the love, Paula. Blessing said, thank you, Annie. Just wondering where the tag mouse comes from, Annette. Tag mouse. Missed that one too. Hi, Apple. How are you? And Annie said, oh, I called her Mouse just because she's sweet. It originally started because I once did a live stream where I inhaled helium, so my voice went all squeaky. And from that moment, she started calling me Mouse. It sort of stuck with a few people. Valerie said, may I ask for subs on your... Absolutely. Everyone can do that. I want you all to know. I mean, it's hard for people to remember, but if you want to shout out your nursery and talk about your babies or talk about any babies for sale, get people to subscribe to you, get people to follow you on Instagram, Facebook, boom, talk away. That's what this is here for. I'm happy for you to do it. Yes, Apple, I am painting a Saskia. Annie, with the Nicole and Annie said, I love your videos. Thank you so much. Annie's little squirt said, Unicorn loves calling her Mousy too. Jamie said, can a reborn baby have hair that is highlighted? Yeah, you could do that. Just depends on, you've got to try to give it like a natural look without looking like it's had streaks or something like that. That's okay, Valerie. Yeah, shout out to Unicorn. Hope she feels better soon. If you watch this back later, Unicorn, we love you very much and we hope you get well very soon. Thanks, blessings. And Apple said, I am at 699 followers on Instagram. Please go and follow me. The name is, sorry, it's gone away for it. Apple of my eye nursery with the underscores in between each word. And Apple says, oh my God, Saskia is my dream kit, but, sorry, it goes away from me sometimes, I can't see. But it's out of stock in the UK. Really? Well, if it's your dream kit and you've got the money, I can get them for you. I actually have a couple here at the moment, probably 2 or 3. Terry said, I'm expecting a new Reborn on Valentine's Day. Any name suggestions for a girl? Wow. Scarlet? I just thought of Scarlet because it's red and, you know, with the Valentine's Day theme, it'd be kind of good to go for something. Like even Juliet, you know, like Romeo and Juliet, some kind of name that we connect with love. Or a name that maybe means love. Valentina, that's pretty cool. Trisha said, hi, can to repaint a reborn face with air dry paint over heat set, or do I need to remove? You can do it. You just have to make sure that the kit is very clean. So you would go over it maybe with some, you know, like dishwasher detergent water or something, and a little cotton tip. Don't go immersing it with water, but just sort of, you know, sort of give it a wipe down and make sure it's all clean, and then you can do it. I have been told by the major suppliers of luminaire that is fine to do. It's just, of course, getting it prepped and ready to accept paint, so that has to be clean. Sorry if I missed anyone's messages, but I am trying to go back. Pretty Girl said, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, post your notifications on. Oh, that's really sweet of you to say. Rosa, Candy, Annie said. Apple said, and it is like 300 or 500 pounds. Wow, that's full on. It's not that much here, so. Blessings of Hope said, I wanted to know where Annette does all her shopping. You always look stunning and always have the prettiest tops. Oh, that's so sweet. Do you know what? Most of my shopping, I get most of my clothes from garage sales or markets. I do buy the odd top or dress at your, stores, specialty stores or department stores, but I'm pretty tight. I don't like to pay full price. A lot of my pretty tops lately though, with the flowy things, this one was secondhand, it's years old, but a lot of them are from Kmart lately. And they're so well priced, Where did I get that shirt? I did buy a shirt the other day anyway. It cost me $4. It was the green one that sort of goes sideways and flows over. $4 from Kmart. Can't be beat. And I love frilly things that have these kind of frills. Pretty Girl said, where do you get your Reborn clothes from? Generally, it really depends on what I'm looking at, like a theme or something. But generally, Best and Less, I find in Australia, have beautiful clothes like all the time and really well priced. So Best and Less, or if I'm after a particular theme, I'll go to eBay. Happy Road said Instagram is Happy Roads Reborn Nursery. Are you feeling okay there, Happy Roads? I heard that you were a little bit dizzy. Sounds like you've got some vertigo or something. And if you do, I totally understand. I get it all the time. Apple said, I would love to have a baby from you, Annette, but it's too much money. Yeah, it does. All the conversions and postage and everything all does add up. Jamie says, how much do your Reborns cost? It really depends on the kit I'm using and if it's got hair or painted hair. But generally the prices start from around 400 Australian. Okay, I think I have completely covered this girl. I'm feeling happy. Okay, so I'll just put that there and I'll answer some questions. Apple, save your dollars and save for one. You know it's beautiful from it. Thank you. Precious Blessings had the names Ruby and Aquarius. That's nice. Thank you, Apple. I appreciate that. Pretty Girl said, where do you get the Reborn shoes from? I'm in search for a shoe that fits my... I've got a range of Reborn shoes here which aren't even listed on my website yet. That's me because most of the time I'm doing everything by myself. And amongst reborning and family and Aussie Reborn supplies and YouTube videos and Instagram and Matilda. Anyway, I don't have a lot of time left in a day. I have been trying to list one thing a day because it takes about 10-15 minutes, but I don't always get to it. But yeah, I do have some Reborn shoes at the moment, so you can stay tuned for them. Otherwise, generally... depends on the kit size and everything, really. Thank you, Annie, for saying nice work. Mary, you're here. Hi. She says, hi, Annette. Got no power. Can't stay. Love to talk soon. Oh, okay, Mary. Thank you for hopping in to say hello. Hayley says, hi. She's back. Valerie said, wow, you have Kmart there still? Mine went out of business. Oh, really? Oh, we have Kmart, and it is... booming. Like the things you can get from Kmart are so amazing these days and so well priced, like ridiculously well priced. Apple said, I mean, because of the shipping, the actual baby, I would have to pay customs to send to UK. Yeah, unfortunately, they're all factors, aren't they? Blessing said, my Kmart is 140 kilometers away. Am I able to visit before 2022 to take me shopping? Yes. But, you know, blessings, have you ever thought about getting Kmart online? Go Kmart online. They'll post to you, and, you know, maybe you could get something nice. They're so well priced that I think you could afford to pay for the postage, you know. Jordan said, can you root hair of a baby that doesn't have a removable head? You could. You could, but there'd be no way of securing it inside. So therefore, your work would probably be wasted in the end. And he said, I shared your article. A friend of mine thought you were younger than me. That was just a photograph. You just tell her that's just a photographs. Happy Road said, I've been good this afternoon, been sitting and crocheting, not moving around much. Good. Pretty Girl said, do you make full silicone babies or twins? I make twin reborns, but I don't work with the silicone. I used to, but once again, that's not my forte. I leave that for the people that are really experienced in that. I didn't like it as much as reborning. Almost to 300. Is that your subscribers, Judith? Jamie said, can they drink and wet? You can get silicones like that, yes. Annie said, do you have size 6 boy shoes, sis? No, I don't think so. Although, I may do. You'd have to measure them and send me the measurements. Did I give away the other 2 Aussie ones? The ones that Matilda was wearing the other day? If that's so, the one that said Miss Oz 2018, yes, I think I did. Well, I did on that day. I don't know if I've got any left though. Ray Jean said, hello, what kit are you working on today? I'm working on Saskia. Now, I'll just show you that, guys. So that is how she looks after the green tone. Now, I'm hoping that you guys can see that the red has now toned down a little bit. It looks better. It really looks better. It doesn't look as full on. Like you can see with my hand there, it looks very close. So I've just given her the green layer, and that's how she's come up. So I'm going to go over to the other baby I'm working on. So that is the fairy. So I'm going to turn it over so it can dry that way. It's got a hair on it there. Not that that really matters. Turn it over. Yeah, I love Saskia's chubby limbs too. Now, guys, if you want to turbo boost the drying time of any kit, all you'll need to do is get a hairdryer and just sit there with the hairdryer blowing it on the kit. And what it does is it pushes away all the water, just like you see on a windscreen on a, you know, after it's rained and the water, you know, the wind actually pushes away the water. That is what will happen. And with the heat from the hairdryer will help to dry it as well. So if you ever need to do that, go for that. Sorry if I've missed anyone's messages. I'm going back a little bit. Apple said, Ellen's 60th was a couple of days ago. I thought she was in her 20s or 30s. Yeah, she's amazing. Pretty Girl said, do you have a newborn size? I'm not sure what size my reborn wears. Do you know what kit your reborn is? Jamie says, cry or open, closed. I don't know about that, Jamie. Don't think so. Marie May is from Brazil. Hello in Brazil. Julia said, where do you get the preemie shoes for the Pixie kit? I don't know where to get Serenity's shoes. Okay, I didn't get any shoes. I did get for Matilda were from a doll called My Generation, and they weren't really great. But all of Matilda's shoes, they were all like booties, so all knitted booties are in her size, and there I can get them really easy here. So if you need some and you don't mind cute little knitted booties, let me know and I can grab some for you. Lady Lone Wolf says, how do you tell a real reborn from a fake reborn? Normally it's something to do with the numbers on the back of the neck and legs. See, this one has got the Bonnie Brown stamp in the back. I think over time you just learn to know the different vinyl. The Chinese fake ones, it's more of a yellowy kind of vinyl and it's really, really hard. All your real ones will be a bit of a softer vinyl. The colouring will be more of a peach or a pink. There probably is other ways. Okay, Annie said reborns have watermarks etched on the neck. Okay, good. Thank you for saying that. And he said so many comments. Yes, there is. So I'm probably way behind. I'm sorry about that. Katie Moore says, g'day, Annette. G'day. Nice to see you working on a reborn. I know it is nice. I haven't been able to in a little while. Apple said, I'm so sorry, but I got to go. Love to talk soon, Annette. Lovely talking to you. Okay, bye. Thanks for Apple for dropping in. And Lady Lone said, okay, thank you, Annie. Julia said, thank you. Regine says, how is Maria, that's Matilda, doing in Japan, and where does she go next? Okay, she is on her way to Japan now, so she hasn't arrived. She's probably in flight as we speak. So she should be there by the end of the week, and then she's with Donna for 3 weeks. And after that, she goes to Italy. So very exciting. That's okay. I know, doesn't the phone always write what it wants? It's so annoying. Teddy's and Tot said, hey, I'm here. I made it. Hey, how are you going? And that's really, really cool. So anyway, with this Saskia, I feel like the colouring, I like it better. It has toned it down really, really well. So yeah, I think after I heat this one, I might be able to go on to some more features like the eyebrows, a bit more blush on the cheeks. I don't want to go overboard with it, and do some lips. And then this one is going to have painted hair. So we got to get into that. I'll also have to do the nails. Pretty Girl said, do you put different tones on the reborns, and what is your website? I do put lots of different tones on my reborns, and my website is, and he just shared it, at Aussie Reborn Supplies. Blessings of Hope said, Italy would be awesome to go with Matilda, and Ireland. I almost got to Ireland, but SARS stopped me getting through. Oh, that's no fair. Yeah, it'd be really exciting. And Carrie, who's in Italy, said she's going to take her out for pizza. So I think that is so cool. I mean, I've always dreamt of having like a real Italian pizza. None of this crap put together here by Pizza Hut and Domino's, you know, or your frozen pizzas. I mean, we do make our own homemade pizzas and they are fantastic. But I don't think anything could beat like a real Italian pizza, a nice big thing. I want some like right now. But yeah, it would be amazing. Ray Jean said, I have to go now. Please post your Saskia when finished. Love your work and videos. Okay, just make sure you're following me on Facebook and Instagram. Now I've got Miracle Babies Nursery is anything that really has to do with YouTube and Matilda. But if you follow Miracle Babies Newborn Nursery, that is my actual nursery page for Facebook and Instagram, and that's where I would share any pictures of Saskia or Annie's fairy or any babies I'm working on. Yes, totally yum, Teddies. I do make toddlers. Annie said my fairy kit's looking so cute. I know. It will look great. Blessing said, you're so lucky, Annie. And Ray Jean says, thank you. Okay, well, I might like fast forward the work on Annie's fairy. Even though it's a little wet, I will dry it up a little bit because I can do what I'm going to do because I want to, and no one's going to stop me. No, I'm only joking. Now I don't need this green anymore, so where is my towel to clean the green? Jamie said we have a place here in, is that North Carolina, that makes really pizza. The owners are from Italy. Oh, wow. That sounds nice. Okay, so I'm going to go get Annie's baby. So I'll be back in a second. I'm not going far. I'm just getting some paper towel too to wipe up that bowl. Okay, we've got Annie's little baby here. Eyeless. Okay, so I'll put this just down here. Move my little Saskia out of the way. You've had your turn. Okay, so I've got some paper towel. Sorry if I missed anyone's messages. I'm going back to them now. Lady Lone Wolf said, I love him just the same, but I think my little Zeus is fake Reborn. Okay, but you could always send me a picture and I could let you know. Normally I can tell by looking at a picture. But yeah, it is, you know, we do love them just the same. You know, if you've got a bond with it, you know, I mean, some people can't even afford to get a fake one, so it's okay. Annie said, oh, Mouse is gone. Let's talk about her. Thanks. Blessing said, trying to work out who people are, Annie. Are you Annette's sister? Or do I have completely wrong? Yep, completely wrong. She is my sister only via friendship. So Annie is Bub. We used to always call her Bub. She's changed the name now to Annie. And yes, we're very close and I love her very much. I'm going to put my brushes back there. I made the paint disappear. Pretty good, aren't I? You've just missed me painting a Saskia and cleaning or washing a fairy. I do giveaways all the time. There's one actually on now. Annie, can you share my giveaway? I'm just going to get some red paint and put away these two colours. Where is my red? Red. I'll be back. I know, my giveaway is getting up there, isn't it? I'm so close. It's so exciting. Okay, so I'm going to mix the paint now. I don't want to lose you right there. Go to Facebook and find me on Facebook under Miracle Babies Nursery. Okay, so this is the paint that I'm mixing up for the creases. Now, when I'm working on my fairies, I still like to give them like a completely natural human skin tone. And then when I'm finished doing all of the human skin tone, that's when I'll sort of add my features to it to make it more of a fantasy baby. So I hope that is okay. Are they getting bigger? I have got some small ones, but at the moment this is what I'm using. So I'm just going to mix some red in there. I do that. Get bigger. I've got so many bowls. You can watch. You don't have to share anything, Annie. But if anything does come up, I appreciate it if you do it, but it's not necessary. Thanks, everyone. She's saying everyone share. Is it relaxing, Leslie, just watching me paint? Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, now I'm going to add in some odorless solvent. Where is my lid from that? It's probably, oh, that's what fell on the ground before. My lid. I don't want to lose that, otherwise my odorless solvent will evaporate. Oh yeah, thanks Annie. Trisha said, do you prefer doing reborns or fantasy? Oh, definitely reborns. I really love doing babies, especially premies. Love making premies. So as you can see, that's just red. You're scared to try heat set? They are awesome. I love them. But if you're scared to try heat set, the best thing to do is just to like practice, literally. Practice, get a practice kit. Oh, why are you falling off there? Get a practice kit or something and work on that. Okay, back up here. Teddy said, Annette's flipped her lid. Ha, that's funny. I like it. Wait, she's not wearing her necklace. No, I had to take it off the other day because it was starting to dullen up because I was wearing it too much. So I thought, well, I better wear it just as like every now and again. And I forgot to do it this morning. Heat sets are nice to paint with. Blessing said, I want to get the 10-inch Zodi fairy. Yeah, I was going to start working on my other fairy baby this morning that I've got. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's a little one. I think it is by Marita Winters. It might even be Zodi. I'm not sure. And I was going to start on working that today, but then I thought, well, I'd rather just focus on what I have to do than something for myself. Pretty Girl said, I have to go now, but enjoyed your stream tonight. I'm going to try to see what size my Reborn wears and look into investigate. Okay, cool. So Hipster said, what's your favorite part of painting? Is part of painting or making a Reborn back? Probably, I don't know if this is exactly what you mean, but it's probably just your first processes when you're starting to paint. Where is that? Because, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where my brush is. There it is. Yeah, the first part's when it really starting to look different. It's like you can see the character coming. I love that. And of course, putting a baby together. Looked nice on you the other. Oh yes, it did look nice. I do really love it actually. I don't want it to get wrecked. That's all. Jamie said, do you have or use real formula or fake? Whenever I'm doing bottles, I use fake. I just make it. Blessing said, can you do a tutorial when you work on the 10-inch fairy? Yes, I absolutely can. I absolutely can. There's a hair in my bowl. Lady Lone said, sorry, I'm big today. What is your profile picture on Instagram or Facebook? What is my... Look at all that blue paint I've got on me. Now, how the heck did I do that? I've got to go wash my hands. My picture on Facebook. The Miracle Babies Nursery one on Facebook is of me and Matilda. And the Miracle Babies Newborn Nursery is a blue picture of an animated sort of baby. So if you do get any paint on your hands and that, make sure you wash it off, otherwise it will come onto the kit. Yes, I'm turning into a Smurf. What glue do I use on magnets? I use E6000 sometimes. See, I sort of do a lot of different things. Hot glue as well, like I've got a hot glue gun. And Instagram, what's my picture? Oh, the Instagram is a picture of the earth. Yes, that's if you're coming from Miracle Babies Nursery. Sorry. Make sure I got all the blue off. Okay. So, I've just got to get my other paper towel and make sure she is dry. Our Blessing said, I posted my biracial I completed on Beginners Facebook page. Have mentioned your page quite a few times, so hoping it helps you get 10,000 subscribers quick. Oh, you are such a sweetheart. You guys are unbelievable. The amount you help me, I really appreciate it. I just hope that I help you guys just as much. It's got a bit of water running out of it, so I'm going to leave it at the moment. I think I might start working on the belly plate because that obviously is nice and easy to dry. Okay, so I'm going to just start working on the belly plate. Obviously, still make sure your hands are clean if you can. So just to double check that, I will put some more hand sanitizer on. Or you can use gloves like I was saying before. Patricia said, will I be able to see you in action when I come over? Reborning, I mean. I'll be there a week. Probably. Leading up to the doll show, I'm hell busy. So busy, it's not funny. But if it's in the week after, I think you leave, don't you leave on the, a few days after the doll show? Annie says she loves the belly. Jamie said, thank you for answering my questions about reborns. That's fine. Precious Blessing said, I wouldn't have known where to start reborning if it wasn't for you. You're great. Oh, thank you. And Tricia said, thanks so much for all your help. I'd be lost if I didn't have someone to ask. That's okay. Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't forthcoming with questions and that, which is sad. Oh, you leave on the Tuesday night. We'll work something out, I'm sure. It's just, yeah, because I'm packing up for Aussie Reborn supplies, it's a lot of packaging. I'm sort of normally worn out that week. It's the worst week of my life. Well, it is pretty full on. And then the night of the doll show, I'm totally, ugh. Okay, so I haven't got a super thin brush. I've just got a thin brush, which I'm going to use. Blessing said 160 subs to go, yay. After the live stream, I'll go advertise more for you on the beginner pages. Beginners are always after tutorials. I'm quite biased, but yours are the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. You can help me. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the lines with this. So I might bring you in a little bit closer to see that. How's that sound? I mean, that's after all what you're here to see. Let me just get this. I bought some new tripods that will be working a little bit better for me, I think. Okay. Come on, work properly. Okay, it's not 100% perfect, but I think you can see. So I'm just going through the lines like that. And it doesn't matter that it's a little bit wide because what I'm going to be doing is blending. So anywhere you see a line or a crevice or whatever, just paint into it. Go around this belly button here. So sorry if I can't see every, so funny, Annie. Sorry if you can't see everything perfectly. I like these big smiley creases, they're fun. So see, you can see I haven't been like really sticking exactly in the crease. Okay. There's a few lines around the baby's boobies. So I'll just go pounce on there. So then I've got like a makeup sponge here, makeup brush, and I'm just going to sort of, I'm going to sort of pounce on that with my brush, which will blend it. So can you see how that has blended it? And as you can see, I was using red, so a lot of people would think, oh my God, red, but it actually comes in with a nice pink color. So it's okay. I shouldn't be doing that on that, but generally I sort of just wipe out on the mat just to make sure I don't have any excess paint. So you can see how that already, let me just go up, already has changed it so quickly. So that I would do over a few times. So I'll leave that now to dry on itself. But can you guys see the color change just in those areas, which has brought a bit more dimension? And it's easy to work on this kind of vinyl. The other vinyl is a little bit more tricky, but it'll still work. It will still work. So I'll put that aside to dry, and then I'll get, oops, sorry, I know you like looking at the table. How's everyone doing? Teddy's handing Annie a tissue, and Annie says 10 more likes to get me to 50. You're so beautiful. It is a beautiful belly. So I've just dried off the hand. There has no more excess water on that, so I can start drying that. Just get in the fingers. So unfortunately, like with this particular hand, that was a ride. With this particular hand, there isn't much creasing on it, as you can see. You can make your own creases if you want, just by painting on. You can do it, but I'll just paint it so you can see how I'm going. So there's the red, by the way, that I'm using. Sorry, that's going to be. I just wiped them away. So excess paint, make sure it gets off there. So now we just want to go in between the fingers. And if you see any creases on the fingers, just gently go over them. And I also like this look here. You can see that there's something there. And then over on the other side, you can see there's little lines on the fingers there. And in the hand, there's some lines. We could be a palm reader here. It's like got that. I'm going to go in out there. And there's one down here. So make sure you get all lines. This one looks like I can bring that down a little bit more. Okay. Now she doesn't have a lot more lines on it, but there's the elbow line there. I'll make a couple of lines in her elbow like that. And she's got another line, a couple of lines up here. And that's it. So what I want to do now is I want to let that just dry for a few minutes actually. Because of the different kind of vinyl, I just feel that it needs that. So I'm going to just lay it there, and then I'll pounce it out in a minute. Blessing said, going to work on creases on my client asleep while I watch your massive motivation, Annette. Feel like I should be working well. Oh, that's great. A lot of people love to work on their reborns while I'm chatting. I'm glad I motivate someone. I wish I'd motivate myself. Katie says, it was nice to see another live show, but I have to go now. Hope everyone has a good night. Mwah. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here too. And Teddy said, I'm watching and listening so intently. This is fascinating. Oh, wow. That's great. Now, remember, guys, I don't mind if no one sits and talks here. As you're sitting there watching, and it's like a little class of, there's 27 students there, all listening very carefully. Very good, boys and girls. Give yourself a pat on the back. I want to know how many people are actually patting themselves on the back there. Heidi said, yay, made it. Hello, everyone. Hi, Heidi. And Annie said, I learned a lot from Mouse to not just reborning, but she's taught me to be a good person, family pet, and she takes the newspaper to me. Oh, that's really sweet. Blessing said, I also went and brought Pepsi Max Vanilla, all because of you. Oh my God, that is so cute. Thanks, Andrea, for the love. I'm just wiggling around Annie's baby's arm here. Just spin it around on my hand. Oh, there we go. Teddy's given her a pat on the back. Teddy, sorry. And Terry said, I'm watching and listening well. That is good. Lorraine is here. She said, I thought I had missed this. Then I realized live chat was still on. And For My Reborn says, hello. Hi. Yeah, I'm still here, but probably only here for about another half an hour. Can anyone hear that wind blowing outside? Sounds like a moaning. Ah, okay. So I'm going to go over this hand just like I did the other one, just in all the lines that I see. So I know you can't see this as much, but you saw me do it a minute ago, so. I'm getting so many calls and messages this morning, it's crazy. I think when I die, it'll be from too much use of phone. I can't get the thing off me, even though I want to. Leslie says hello to Lorraine. Terry says, how sore was your throat after the Australian Day video? I loved it. You know, that was something that I have to tell you guys. I've already told Annie. A lot of my videos have been removed from YouTube. And if you go onto them, like the link, it says that it was removed from user. But it actually wasn't. I didn't remove it. And I'm so sad. But apparently it's probably some kind of glitch in the YouTube system. They seem to only be deleting live videos. Knock on wood, everyone, because if they delete any of my major tutorials, it's going to be terrible, absolutely terrible. I don't even know if I had them on file still. But anyway, yes, my throat wasn't bad actually. I did pretty good, but it was pretty funny. I wish I got to watch it back because I would have liked to have a good laugh at myself, but I didn't get a chance to. Precious Blessings is getting some snow. Okay. Annie said, I don't pat, but I chase the darn tail behind me. Yes, stupid YouTube. Annie says, stupid YouTube, give our mousey back to us. Exactly. So now with my makeup brush, I'm going to pounce over those places I did before. to blend that paint in. Now when you blend it, you want to blend it so you don't really see any lines. You kind of just see a shadow. That's all you want to see. Sounds like my husband's home. Tell him to go away. He's finished work early. Maybe he can paint with us. So you should be able to see that there's just some shading, some shadowing in those creases. This here you can see is a little bit liney still. You can just see its line. So we want to keep pouncing on that. Unicorn says stay positive. Oh, that's so sweet. Teddy said pats Annie on the head. Get the tail, get it. Snow tonight for Terry. Annie said yes, stay positive. Shout out to Uni, that's right. Marie said down in 30s here. IMB, Valerie said. And Annie said, oh, Mousy is lining. Yeah, lining. So in I pounce in those creases. And I better let my husband in the front door. So just excuse me while I go open the door. Okay, I'll let the bugger in. Trisha says, surprise, surprise, it's raining here in Ireland. Wow. And Jamie said, if I have a reborn baby, I would like it to be dressed in my favorite colors and have unicorns all over it. That would be cute. And Annie said, such a serious face when she paints. I look silly and damn. That's funny. So that's going pretty good. I love the lines up in the fingers that you can see here. Well, shadowing, I should say. It's really, really nice. So Lorraine said, I have a sprinkler outside. Oh, that's cool. Annie said, my Sailor Reborn has a unicorn theme. Hi, Michael.
Now, what's going on? Why is everything closed like this?
I'm doing a live stream.
Oh, you're still on?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so you should be sorry. Say sorry to everyone.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. You man. Annie says hi to Michael. Jamie says even Tinkerbell. Oh yeah, Tinkerbell's cute.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't talking about you when they said Tinkerbell's cute.
Oh.
Lorraine says hi to Michael. Leslie says hi to Michael.
Hello.
So this is looking good too. You can see again the shadowing. So it's bringing any lines that it has are starting to sort of come a bit more prominent. Now I'll do this a little bit, you know, until I get the sort of look that I like. But basically I'm just trying to get that shading in there so it now gives a new dimension. So I'll get one of the legs now. Hi, Gibby Gal. How is everyone this evening? Everyone is good so far. So we're just going to start on the toes now. Yeah, Annie, what are you going to name it? Anyone might be able to come up with some good names. Good fairy names. So see again, I've gone through, drawn on all of the lines. Oh, you are naming it Annette? Really? It's not a very fairy name. Blessing said it's a perfect name. Annie. Lorraine said she is using your name. Oh, wow. Okay. Are you sure? See her toesies are starting to shine through now. Shorten it to net. It's Marie. Same as yours? Is it spelled M-A-R-I-E or M-A-R-E-E? This has got some lot of lines here that I can see. I'll call her Mousy. Mine's double E. See all the lines that I've found? So I'll just leave that to set a little bit while I start on the other leg. And this is all pretty much dried really well. So Annie said she's going to call it Annette, not sure of a nickname. Mousy can give her one. Okay. If you say. Well, my actual nickname is Dolly. So there's a nickname. Hi Angela, you finally made it. How are you today? Jamie said I would name mine either Jasmine. Oh, don't go to Jasmine. Or Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann's nice. I like that. Blessing said we're close to ages, so Marie was bound to get a look in. Yes, exactly. Annie said otherwise I'd nickname her Squirrel. I could call her Little Dolly. Twinkle is good. I love Twinkle. Actually, Twinkles was a nickname of mine in school. Twinkles. I had so many nicknames. Michael's got 1 billion nicknames for me. Haven't you, Michael? What'd you just drop? Oh, you just threw money at me.
It hit you in the toe.
Yeah, it did hit me in the toe.
Oh, luck.
Thanks, I've got $1 now. Michael gave me $1. What are you laughing at?
Oh, it's $1.
It's $1. It's $1.
You can buy a pork sausage with that, don't
You can't? Well, you could buy a pork sausage with it. You're good. That's good. Thanks, Angela. I am good. Thank you. Annie said, I just call you sis or my beautiful big sis or mouse. Blessing said, Twinkle for a fairy is awesome. Should we ask what hubby's nickname for you is? It's all stuff like, what's your nicknames? Like Nettle and Noodle and Nunu and what else? I don't know. Nutella. All stuff that starts with an N, really. Nettie. Nettelina. There we go. That's a good fairy name, Nettelina. It's raining money. I know, Teddies. I wish it would actually really rain money. That would be good for all of us. But yeah, Michael's always had a lot of nicknames for me. And he said, a buck here is a big animal with fur. Terry says, Twinkle is a great name for a fairy baby. Yes. That's what you would call one? Twinkles. Now we've got a lot of lines here as well. You really got to look at it in the light and see what you can see. Add them all in, it'll give it good dimension. Okay. Wrong brush. Sorry, the brush doesn't want to sit still. Marie said, I thought my husband called me names. LOL. Glamour said, Nettle is a name of a fairy from a show my granddaughter watches called Sophia the Fifth. Oh, really? That's so cool. And he said, a fairy name could be Twinkle Star or Star Twinkle. Yes, it could be. Under this foot is looking really nice. You see the dimensions starting to shade in there. Now, like I said, I will, this will all dry and I will go over it doing the same thing again. Maybe one more time, maybe two more times. But after two more times, so once I've done it 3 times, I will definitely bake it to make sure it's set. Elizabeth said, Isla is a cute fairy name. That's the name of Annie's dog. Terry said, I want a fairy baby now. Annie said, yeah, Isla is puppy's name. Her is Isla Rose. Trisha said, I would name a fairy Nova or Luna. And Elizabeth said, or Pixie is cute. Yes. Marie said, Twinkle is good. And Teddy said, Isla is cute puppy name. Tammy's here. Hi, Tammy. How are you? So I might just show you for a minute. Get in here. Whoops. So as you can see, watch out of your head there, whatever your name's going to be. As you can see the lines that I have done there, and watch what happens, say to this one, when I start blending it. So can you see how it's starting to not be as prominent and not be really a line, but more to be like a shadow? Okay, Sonia, glad to have you back. Everyone's good, Tammy. Her name's Annette. We're sticking with Annette. Okay. And Tammy says hi to Lorraine. So we can see those lines there are now more of a shading instead of a line like these ones. Hums the shadow theme song. Twinkie likes the cupcakes. Oh, okay. So again, pounce over those lines. And we're starting to get a shading. Thanks, Angela. There we go. So just make sure if you can see a line, so can your customer. So just keep doing it until it's more of a shading. See in that foot there. You should just see shading. Now where have we got here? Back of the leg there. Starting to get shading. So I think you get what I mean anyway. And once I do this another 1 to 2 times, it'll start to bring up that shading a little bit more and make it a little bit more. It still won't be liney. It won't be liney, but it'll be visual. And that's exactly what you want. You want to be able to see it without seeing the line. Okay, so I'll leave that one and I'll go back to my foot. What have I missed? Precious said, I love that Isla has to throw her food before she eats it. And she ran off with her pipsqueak blanket. And he said, I wonder on her hair though, should she sprout some or no? So adorable. I think she should have some hair. Isla loves her blanket. I am doing shadowing. I am doing this before the mottling with this one. Sometimes I do a little bit later. But with this one, I'm doing it now. So yeah, I'll be doing the mottling after I do all the features of the kit. So you can see that shading there. Yeah, I know what you meant, Marie. And he said, you think so, Mouse? If she does, you choose colour of what you want. It long though, if you root her. Yes, no worries. And the kit vinyl looks grey next to Mouse's hand, and her complexion is more olive. We'll fix all that up. She doesn't have much of a complexion at the moment, but she will get there. Next custom from Mouse, I want a boy, and I'm going to name him Pepsi Max. Oh, that would be so cute. Oh, you could call her Olive. Yeah, Olive's a nice name, isn't it? Lady Lone Wolf said, I'm sure she will look awesome. Yeah, totally. It will look awesome. Okay, so I think I've almost got everything. Just make sure you don't miss anything. So now I will sort of start working on her face. So how's everyone doing there? It's getting a bit hot at the moment. Oh, you just made it. Okay, Precious Moments, I'm glad. How are you going anyway? How's your son? And he said, I just love the name Annette for her. Such a pretty name and similar to my name. That's right. Happy says, woohoo, I finally finished the baby blanket that is for my Valentine. Oh, that is so cool. You're freezing? Precious blessings? Share warm, I'm freezing here. Wants a hug. Ah, well, yeah, no. It's not freezing here. It is warm. Starting to feel sticky. Okay, so there's a little bit of water inside this kit still, just a bit damp. Not so much water, just a bit damp. So I'm just getting that out with the paper towel, sucking it all out. But in this kind of weather for me anyway, it'll disappear. It's too warm, Lorraine. Angela said, I enjoy watching you work. I learn a lot. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you do. Precious Moments said, I still have a bit of a cough and Aiden is better. Oh, that's good to hear that Aiden is better. That's the main thing. Let me just wipe that. And Trisha said, nice and warm in bed. Wow. Jeanette is here and said, a list of a few fairy names is Gnome, Brownie, Gremlin, Puck, Goblin, Elf, Hob, Siren, Imp, and Enchanter, Mermaid, Spirit, Leprechaun, Fae, Nymph, Spirit, Boogie, Genie, Pixie, Seth, and Nissy. Interesting, I like it. Maria's good, but she's got cold feet. And Gibby Gal says it's 9 degrees here. Who's ringing? I don't get it. Stop ringing. Sonia said it's quite a nice day here today. Thank goodness. Not the heat wave we've had. Yeah. Felt like forever. Yeah, I know what you mean. Elizabeth said, are you Australian? And in Australia, I can't believe how bright it is. Yes, it's Australia. And it is 11:30 a.m. in the morning. So that's why it's so bright. And this is annoying me. Blessing said, Annie, can you have my heat back in Outback Australia? Yes. Snowing where Precious Blessing is. I keep cutting out. Oh no. Terry said it's 31 here and getting ready to snow. Wow. Okay, so hi summertime reborns. So I'm going to start giving some lines, doing some lines on Annette's head. People will be like, what? The new people come in and be like, oh, okay. So, yeah. Elizabeth said, oh, wow, cool. It's like 1:33 a.m. here and cold. Yep, no, not cold here. Summer here. So we can see dimension will already start coming. Anywhere you see a line, like I said, you don't have to be specific and get the line perfect. And why that is because of the shading. I just saw your message, Lorraine. I will get to it as soon as I finish. Okay, so this beautiful girl doesn't have a lot of lines. Give her some lines under her eyes there. So you can see she doesn't have a lot of lines, but she's going to by the end because we have to make her pretty. So I'm just going to let that dry for a bit just to sort of settle into the vinyl. And if you do that and you mix your red and you're finding that it's not really coming onto your kit, you can add a little bit more red into it. So you can see like the hands there. I want that to focus in a bit better. It's ever so light. You can see just the light shading. It's really like light. You don't want to go red, so you've got like these huge red lines everywhere. You just want it to be a pink hue shading to those lines. And here is again my Saskia that I put the green on before, looking a lot better, I believe. Like I say to you guys a billion times, it looks different to me in my naked eye than it does looking at it in the camera or if I was to take a photograph. But she is looking so much better. I'm so much happier with her. Like even this little line here, like through the video, it looks like I've gone overboard with her mouth there. But from here, it doesn't look that way. It just looks like a shading type of thing. It's hard to see. But once her lips are brought up and everything, it'll look all good. So I'm really happy with her. Precious said, oh, hang on. Elizabeth said, lucky you can't wait till summer. And Precious said, I'm on my laptop because I lost and can't find my phone. Oh, no. And he said, she must be an older kit. Not a lot of detail. Definitely she's an older kit. That's 100% certain. It's looking good. You reckon, Lorraine? That's cool. Precious said, can you put a Reborn in the oven with its eyes in? Yes. Depending on the eyes as such. Glass eyes And most of the acrylic eyes, definitely the ones that I sell, are all heat resistant to whatever temperature we do them with the Reborns. So that's fine. The eyes that Annie gave me here, I don't really know, so I'm probably going to put them in towards the end. They probably are, but I don't want to ruin them, so I won't risk it with that. But general Reborn eyes, your acrylic eyes and your glass eyes, yes, and I suggest to put them in at the beginning before you paint them, and then you don't have, some people have issues later where they're trying to put the eyes in and then they rub the skin away, and it's so upsetting because you've done so much work. So it's best to put them in early. They won't cause any harm or anything, so go for that. And I'm gonna pounce on my face now. Marie said it's looking good. Elizabeth said, oh, that's so cute. My mum makes Reborns. Oh, cool. I ordered one off eBay and have only done a very little bit on it so far. It's just finding the time to do it. Yes, I get that. Yes, she's a discontinued kit. Becky is here and says, hey from Ohio. Jackson says, hi. Hello. Trisha said, I always thought Saskia was a boy. So when you look at Saskia, you see a boy? Annie said, those eyes are hand sculpted and set, but I wouldn't bake them to be safe. Yes, just to be safe. And for my Reborns says, thank you for that question, was wondering the same. And just remember, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm pretty forward with all my answers unless I don't know. If I don't know, someone else here might know. And TNT, Andrea, said, I have a pic of my niece's baby looking much like Saskia. Oh, really? A few have, you know. This is looking good, Annie. So I'm going to finish up very shortly because I have to go with my mum to have a look at a house because my mum is buying a house near me. So I have to go look at a house with my mum, but I'm going to continue my day working on this little Annette fairy. I'm going to work on her and get all of that creasing up nice. And once I finish my day, I will put a picture of her up on my Facebook page and probably Instagram too. Now that is the one for my nursery. So remember, there's two for Instagram and Facebook. There's two. There's Miracle Babies Newborn Nursery, which is my nursery, and there's Miracle Babies Nursery. So that's both on both platforms. You'll find me under both names. So hard to see that, really hard to see that. It needs a few more layers of that to actually really show through. So I hope that was exciting for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. There goes Annie helping me. You're going to stalk your page. Well, you would see it anyway. I'll show you. I always show my mummies before I show everyone else. So you will be first to see. And then once you have seen it, that's when I show. Trisha said, I do. Some kits look like boys and some like girls, but Saskia's certainly a boy. Okay. I feel the same way about certain kits. Blessings said, so sorry, Annette, I have to go. My son needs me. Just got sad news about his mate. We'll talk to you later. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope everything's okay. But yeah, I'm going in a minute as well. Thank you for joining us. Precious said, thank you for having us live. Good luck house hunting with your mom. Thank you. I appreciate it. Another sale while I'm trying to get stuff done. TNT Andrea said, have a good day, Annette. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for everyone for watching on my work on Saskia and Annette. Saskia has a name. I've got to go back and find the name that was given to her. Trisha says, have a good day. Angela says, have a good day, Annette. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon, definitely. Tammy said, have a great day. You too. For my Reborn said, good day and good night. Mwah. Elizabeth said, have a lovely day. Marie said, good video as usual. Thank you, Marie. Keisha said, bye, everyone. Goodbye, Keisha. Annie said, this was fun. I actually enjoyed helping, shared links for you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Lorraine said, everyone have a wonderful day. Happy Roads said, have a good day, everyone. And you look after yourself there. Lady Lone said, thank you for all the answers. Anytime. I'm happy to help. Annie said, it's TTFN. Is that like ta-ta for now? What is that? Sorry, I'm missing that one. Precious said, going so soon. Yes, I've been on here for nearly 2 hours. Sonia said, have a wonderful day. Annette, bye to everyone else. Thank you, Sonia. Teddy said, goodbye. Julia said, nice day to you, and I'll see you tomorrow, Julia. Glamour said, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you, Glamour, for joining us again. I appreciate it. Hope everyone has an awesome night's sleep if you're going to bed. Precious Blessing said, good night, everyone. Lady Lone Wolf said, bye, everyone. Bye, Leslie. Precious said, have a good day. I've got to go to bed. Yes, good night. Lorraine, bye. Annie said, 50 likes. That is so good. On you, guys, on you. You look after me so well. And for all those other people that are just there watching, I appreciate you watching so much. And I thank you for being here again today. Elizabeth said, good night, LOL. I'm going to sleep soon. Yes, good, sweet dreams. Sweet dreams about these beautiful reborns or your reborns. Have a great day, everyone. I'll be talking to you again soon. I'll see you all on Friday, your Thursday. But have a great day. Oh, there's Donna. Have a good day, evening, and night, she said. Let us know, Donna, as soon as beautiful Matilda arrives. We'll all be so excited to hear it. And Donna, is anyone allowed to follow you on Instagram to follow any pictures you might share of Matilda? Terry, goodbye. Marty said, love you, girl. Love you too. Thank you for watching, Marty. Marie gives me a thumbs up. 52 now. Wow. 53. You guys are just rocking this. So, I'm not sure if Donna is still there. I'll just wait a moment more. Okay. So, anybody is, Donna, can you just quickly share your Instagram name again? Is it just Donna Oki? I don't know if I ever get that right. 55, well, that's okay. See you Friday, Thursday. Yes, of course. So Donna is on Instagram. If anyone wants to go follow her, she might share some pictures of Matilda along the way. I think it's under her actual name like it is there. She'll just quickly tell us. Loretta, I am good, but I'm finishing up. I'm sorry. Thank you for popping in to see us. If, anyway, hate that you missed it. I hate that you missed it too, but I've been on here for 2 hours and I'm finished. So I'm so sorry, but I am really appreciative of you dropping in. Anyone who's following me on Instagram anyway will see links to Donna's Instagram from there. Okay, yep, there we go. It's Donna Aoki. It's DonnaAoki. Follow her on Instagram to see pictures. Thank you, Annie. You've shared it. Oh, so appreciative of that. Yes. Okay, thanks, everyone. I love you all. Have a great day, great night, great sleep, great lunch, everything great, and happy reborning. I love you all. Bye, guys. See ya.